I still have problems with my allergic reaction to the spring. I'm still having my medication. I feel after a couple of days they are working. I made a lot of change on my social media, and that is that I'm not going to answer any questions anymore about my father, Michael Jackson. I'm here to promote my book, Thriller Betrayal and Thriller the Dark Side Netherlands, where I really describe how my life was with Michael Jackson. I have come to accept and understand that Michael Jackson fans hate me, absolutely hate me, by saying Michael Jackson is my father and I'm related to Diana Ross. People understand Diana Ross. People don't understand Barbara Jane Ross, my mother. So it has been absolutely life-changing going on social media, talking to people, and receiving so many criticism and hate, even from the platform TikTok. TikTok banned me to promote my books for 10 years on their platform because a lot of people complaining. They didn't do any investigation about what people were saying. I have feel and I've go through that 89% of people who come into this platform are disrespectful children, have nothing to do with the time. Yesterday I was live and I allowed someone to in my life. The person was really rude, really rude. Thought it was funny to be rude. And they are children, and they think they are capable doing everything they can in this platform without understanding that they deal with people. So that's why I'm very happy America is banning TikTok. And then you have Michael Jackson fans who absolutely are fanatic, trying to attack my every platform I'm in. Still creating more pages and 100,000 pages to sabotage my book sale. I just bring out my music out. I re-release my old work, and I'm working on new musical work, and probably they will sabotage that also because everything that's Mocienne Petit Jackson, they want to sabotage and they want to destroy. Social media have educated me so much about how I want to live my life and how I need to protect my life, so that I'm not revealing my DNA results with anyone. It's just to keep myself safe, and many people don't deserve it because I don't need people to read my book who only wants to be a Michael Jackson fan, a lover, whatever they call it. I'm an individual. It means I'm my own person. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm my own person. I have my own right of living. I have my own experience in life. And me writing Thriller the Dark Side Netherlands, where I really talk about my experience of being kidnapped in child trafficking, is something really serious. And it's hard. It has cost me a lot of courage to go online, talk to you about it, explain to you my lawsuit with the Dutch government and the lawsuit that I also need to do with Belgium. So this road have been really hard, but it have been also very therapeutic. Therapeutic is that I found a lot of self-love. I have healed from childhood trauma. When I was living in my boarding school, everyone called me egoistic. Nothing was ever good enough on me. Everything was really bad on me. So I went through a lot of mental abuse in my childhood that I also describe. I have been also through a lot of discrimination by the child protection. This is the most thing that I'm writing about in my book, Thriller the Dark Side Netherlands. I really write about my experience with them. Experience that they don't do only to me, but they have done to millions and millions of other children who becoming adult in the system. They have destroyed their life. So Thriller the Dark Side Netherlands is my personal biography. And so when people online are telling that they don't feel sorry for me when they hear that my life is connected to Michael Jackson, it have absolutely been eye-opening that how dangerous TikTok and social media is, that people can make this kind of statement without reading my story or even care about my story. So judgmental is very harsh and hard here. So my reason to go to social media have always been to promote my life story, because I know my life story can be really educational for a lot of people going through this kind of dramas. I know my life is extraordinary. Every life is extraordinary, but my life is a little bit different. And I have really learned to accept more of my suffering. I have really come to term that to accept many people hate me, and I have learned that Michael Jackson fans are not my fans. I never want them to be my friend, but I mean, they are my haters. They are the most dangerous, fanatic people in the world that do not allow you to screw with their mind, what they think they know about Michael Jackson, because they like the dream that was created by record companies and many people around my father's life, like even the Jackson was a part of it. So this is what they like. And in my personal life, I come to realize that I don't even want to talk anymore to my acquaintances. Why? Because they don't know how to deal with someone who has been kidnapped. I'm like this moment in my life that people think it's normal. It's normal that I exist. It's not normal that I exist. Most of the children in my situation who were kidnapped and Lemon as a child and abused by the system, many of them, they just die. They end their life. They go crazy. They go have an addiction. I don't have all this kind of stuff, because I'm very determined. I've always been determined to make something of my life in any situation. So even in situation as a child when I was really lemon and I was really abused, I kept myself high. I kept myself high like I'm going to change it. I'm going to do that. So there haven't been a lot of situation in my life that I couldn't survive. I went through severe pain, physically, of abuse, and I went through a lot of mental abuse and political brutality. And this is why my title is Thriller the Dark Side Netherlands, where I talk about the political brutality. Some people want to say, yeah, the government is going to win because they control everything, blah, 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 blah. Negative thinking. I never think that negative before. And I will never think that negative ever. Because life is positivity, and I really believe in your mindset. I think the only reason that I'm alive, because I was really well educated as a child by my father, Michael Jackson, to have self-esteem and that I'm loved. I think raising a child is the most important thing, that a child knows that he or she is loved. No matter who is loved. I mean, real love. Real love that they love the soul, their body, learn to love themselves, not love in an abusive way, but love. They are loved for the person that they are. I was lucky enough that my father, Michael Jackson, raised me that way for 9 years to give me that self-esteem. And I believe this self-esteem, that I was so lucky that I felt loved by my surrounding in my first 9 years. I think they made a fundamental change in how I could develop myself. There are many things that I don't do well because I don't want to. I'm not married. I don't live together. And I'm very independent. But I start also to learn in that part that it doesn't necessarily always to be independent and always to be brave. Sometimes it's just okay to feel weak. I really have go through that kind of new process of my life. And asking for help, going on social media and asking for help, because I really want people to read my book and share my life story, because I want people to really get to know me a bit before any negativity is coming out. This lawsuit with the Dutch government can become world news. And next time when I became world news, it was important to me that people have an idea who I am and where I come from. I don't feel personally that I have succeeded in any way. I think that me being on social media have point out to people that I'm really crazy, that I'm intentional thinking because I'm really myself. People cannot deal it. And I think that's really sad, but it's okay. It's an exception. I have learned to accept that. People don't like that I'm saying I want TikTok to go down, because they think that TikTok is my number one social media. But all the contents that I'm creating on TikTok, I'm also put them on every social media I have, only not so much on Facebook, but on TikTok. So no, so my contents on TikTok are not the most important one, but they are being seen and they are being bullied. So nobody is loving me on this channel. People think I'm a joke. People think I'm delusional. And I have come to realize that I will not change it. And I cannot change it. And if they come to ever realize that I'm a real thing, I'm no secret daughter of Michael Jackson you don't know about, that I'm real, that I was kidnapped by child trafficking, I'm not going to deal with social media. These people, they don't deserve, they really don't deserve to be around me or anything. So this whole social media thing is quite an experience of getting to know myself, knowing my boundaries, and what am I going to do next, and what I'm going to do after, and what I'm going to do now. So this is really effective. And I'm planning to leave TikTok because I hate TikTok. I really hate TikTok. And I'm going to try to put my focus more on Instagram. So if you want to continue knowing my life story, then I really advise you to go and follow me on my Instagram account, Mocienne Petit Jackson, because TikTok is going down and I want him to really go down. So my TikTok lives are doing well. My TikTok on my Instagram are not going well. And I have to say to you that TikTok's lives are much nicer, more fun than TikTok Instagram. It's quite boring. So I understand why TikTok is a number one, because it's nicer done. But the business behind it, it's a piece of shit. They crap. But still, I'm going to work with this crappy Instagram, because Instagram recognized me as an author. Instagram recognized me that I'm famous, because I am. And Instagram also protect me. And I'm not receiving this nasty notice that I'm going to be blocked for 10 years because people are complaining about me. Which people? So TikTok's absolutely disrespectful to content. I'm expecting now America wants to ban TikTok, that authors like us have plenty of time to say goodbye to TikTok, blah, blah. We are moving out because you're going down. And I'm hoping that when real, sincerely people going to follow me on my TikTok page, where I do have my blue signs, because I'm famous. I'm really famous. And the disrespect that I have received here online, well, really well. I don't deserve that. None of this content creators deserve the disrespect that TikTok have been showing them for years. So when I go back, work more on my Instagram account, I hope many followers of my TikTok account that really good, they go and follow me on my Instagram and they can see my journey. But I quite decided maybe this will be my last video that I'm posting on TikTok, because I really hate TikTok. And I really hate the people who disrespect me, hurt me, try to put me down. So maybe I will only do lives for a while till I'm being kicked out for that, because TikTok is in control and TikTok do not like people to criticize TikTok. And I think all the influencers that are saying we have to keep TikTok, I think they are talking for their own money, well-being, and that they're being paid by TikTok to say that, to influence people. But TikTok needs to go down. I don't even want any other company to even take over TikTok. Just want to get out. TikTok is showing that we're women, we are bad. So it's not so good advertising for women. It's not so good advertising for well-being of humans. It's really not. But the most people doesn't see that, because it's entertainment to be a narcissist. So I have to say that whole social media is narcissist. Me talking about myself, God, do you know how hard it is? Talking about myself? Boo. It's really hard. It's really hard. I find it hard because I'm not a narcissist, and I really feel that it's difficult. But one thing that I can say is I'm trying to represent um, my books and my music as an artist and an author. So this way I keep myself standing in this social media thing. I'm hoping you are going to follow me on my Instagram account. It would be really great because I'm moving out on TikTok. I don't think I will be posting any more videos than only maybe a video of my book. But I think this is quite my last video I'm going to post on TikTok. And the rest I will do live because I really want TikTok to go down. I really hate them. I really hate them because they are absolutely despicable. And the people who have been bullying me, I know Instagram or Facebook will remove you. Why? Because I'm being respected as a celebrity there, and I have my blue thing. And a lot of things is coming, and I have learned so much. I've learned so much. To the people who have been really kind to me, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there was Mocienne Petit Jackson. Don't expect me to make a lot of videos anymore on TikTok. And I will be, I still am going to post my music videos. I will do that. But I really want to thank you. Really want to thank you all. Okay. Bye-bye.